right, hello everybody. Thank you for joining. I am Riley with the T Storm Chasers, and we're going to take a look at your forecast. But before we do, here is a brief word from our sponsors at Cube Portable Storage.
What are you doing?
Decluttering?
Moving? Remodeling? In need of temporary storage, emergency cleanup, or just need to declutter? Cube Portable Storage has the perfect solution. Rent your Cube Portable Storage container today.
And they got roll-off dumpsters for the other stuff. Call Cube Storage for all your moving needs.
Good afternoon, everybody. We are back here for another weather video. Let's go ahead and jump right into it here. Taking a look at our radar picture first off, our regional radar picture, and as you can see, we do have some rain showers up in Minnesota near Fargo, and then down towards St. Cloud there. Some rain showers there, but those are not expected to do anything. Now there is a few isolated cells here in southeastern Minnesota and northeastern Iowa there, near Mason City, Decorah areas. And then out west, there is some thunderstorm activity in Wyoming. And so we are keeping a close eye on that because that is expected to move east towards the western South Dakota area. Let's take a look at temperatures. It's a hot day out there today. Again, it is a very summer-like day out there. Temps are in the 90s for most of us here. 93 in Sioux Falls right now. It is a hot, scorching hot day out there. 91 in Brookings right now. 93 in Aberdeen. Mitchell and Huron are 99 degrees right now. And how about out west? 100 degrees in Pierre and Phillip, and 102 in Rapid City. That is unbelievable. But when you factor in that it's early July, it's more believable. It is just a very hot time of the year that we're in now. So, we're no longer in spring. We are in full summer mode now. So it is very hot out there. A very typical July summer day. 97 in Chadron, 90 in North Platte and Grand Island, 91 in Omaha. And then in Iowa, 90s as well. 93 in Des Moines, 91 in Mason City. And then in Minnesota, 90s as well. 93 in Marshall, 90 in the cities, 88 in St. Cloud, 84 in Fergus Falls and Rochester. So if we take a look quickly at the big picture, we are not the only ones here that are experiencing the heat. It is basically the entire U.S., with the exception of the West Coast. It is essentially the entire country is experiencing this hot weather. It goes, as you can see, it is the whole United States, except for the West Coast there. So the heat, we are not alone in that. It is pretty much the entire country. So that is the latest there on your temps. Again, we are going to go through the thunderstorm chances, your July 4th outlook, your weekend forecast there. I know a lot of people are wondering what the forecast is going to call for. We'll get to all those stories and more. But first, let's hear a brief word from our sponsors at CE Construction.
From roofing to siding, CE Construction is setting the standard across North and South Dakota. Our expert team delivers quality, durability, and trust on every project. CE Construction, Dakotans helping Dakotans with their roofing and siding needs. Call or visit us online.
All right, guys, so let's jump right into it. Let's take a look at the Storm Prediction Center outlooks now for our area from the Storm Prediction Center in Norman, Oklahoma. So let's start with the marginal risk that is for Minnesota, Minneapolis, St. Cloud, Rochester, Mankato areas there in green, and then also northeastern Iowa to include Mason City, Cedar Rapids area. Sioux Falls not included in this. Most of South Dakota is not in this. However, just north of Aberdeen there, Sisseton area, Britain, marginal risk there, almost to Mulbridge. And then we have a slight risk in yellow for southeastern Montana, North Dakota, and then northwest South Dakota. As you can see here, to include Lemon, Buffalo areas. We do have a slight risk level 2 out of 5 for these areas in our coverage area. So we are going to keep a close eye on this area today. There is potential for all modes of severe weather in northwestern South Dakota today. Hail, strong winds, and an isolated tornado. There was a mesoscale discussion that came out from the Storm Prediction Center a little bit ago, highlighting this area across North Dakota and northwestern South Dakota for all modes of severe weather possible this evening. So far, no storms have fired up yet, but we're watching the storms in Wyoming, and storms are expected to fire up here anywhere in this yellow zoned area. So that is the latest today. So again, if you live up in northwest South Dakota, be sure to have your weather safety plan in place. And then for tomorrow, the risk shifts a little bit east, and we have a huge zone here of marginal risk that goes all the way from Canada all the way down to the Oklahoma border. But for central Nebraska there, North Platte, O'Neill areas there, marginal risk, and then central and eastern South Dakota there, Aberdeen, Chamberlain, Pierre, Sioux Falls, and then into Minnesota, Minneapolis area. Marginal risk, this huge zone here, level 1 out of 5 here. This is for potential for strong to severe thunderstorm activity anywhere in this green shaded area for tomorrow. And now tomorrow is obviously the 4th, so we are keeping a very close eye on this, and we'll see what happens. And then day 3, this is on Saturday. The risk shifts east towards Minneapolis, Rochester areas, and then central Iowa there, Des Moines area. And then into western Nebraska and western South Dakota. Rapid City is under the gun here with a marginal risk of severe weather. That is again up for Saturday. Mainly just some small hail and strong gusty winds associated with any storms that fire up. After that, after Saturday, we don't have any severe weather risks yet, so that is good news. So let's jump straight into the model runs here. Okay, jumping into the HRRR model here for you guys. This is giving us a good look at what to expect here over the next day or so. This is the more high-res radar picture based on the model run. So let's play this out. HRRR is usually a pretty good tool we like to use, pretty accurate. So this is this evening, and as you can see, there's your thunderstorm activity coming out of Wyoming. That's the anticipation here. This is right now, and then these storms are expected to fire up, continue to blossom, and head northeast towards the western South Dakota area, Rapid City, Spearfish, up towards Buffalo, and that's what we're looking at there. As you can see, these storms, again, could be strong to severe with all modes on the table tonight. Again, strong winds, large hail, and isolated tornado or two. And then that will continue to move northeast into North Dakota overnight, and thunderstorm activity continuing out west in western South Dakota. And then we'll see, and then towards the morning, maybe some more thunderstorm activity out west again. And then let's look at the European model. As we take a look at the European model for you guys, this is the current picture right now, and as you can see, it's pretty accurate to what's going on. Again, there's some shower activity here and out east here in southeast Minnesota, northeast Iowa, and then our main focus again out west there for thunderstorm development over the next couple of hours. Thunderstorms developing in North Dakota this evening, as well as western South Dakota. Now, this European model that we're looking at is actually not really showing anything for severe weather or even thunderstorms in out west. So that I find is very interesting. It shows all the activity way up north in north central North Dakota, and then moving east overnight. So again, HRRR is showing thunderstorms out west. European model is not showing anything. And then for tomorrow, there's your thunderstorm activity developing. It's just a scattered mess across North Dakota, Minnesota, South Dakota, Nebraska. This whole area with thunderstorm activity tomorrow. So we're keeping a close eye on that. I know everybody's got 4th of July plans, and unfortunately it looks like we have a forecast that is not very friendly to fireworks. Again, thunderstorms, the sky tomorrow might have a little bit of 4th of July plans themselves, and the thunderstorms might make their own fireworks tomorrow night. So I know a lot of people have 4th of July plans. Unfortunately, it does look like thunderstorms are going to be around, and they're going to be an issue for a lot of areas tomorrow. So, it's just, unfortunately, this is what we have to deal with. I mean, this is, early July. Usually it's either hot, super hot, or we have thunderstorms to talk about in our area. And unfortunately, I know some people are still going to power through and they're going to light fireworks no matter what, but unfortunately, thunderstorms are going to be around, and they're going to be part of this forecast, unfortunately, and that's not going to go away. Friday night into Saturday, same story. Thunderstorms are going to be hanging around us, and as you can see, this is on Saturday. Thunderstorms again around our area. Sioux Falls included in a lot of this, so expect thunderstorms in the Sioux Falls area tomorrow and Saturday. And then on Saturday night into Sunday, more thunderstorms out west. So that is another talking point there. And then by tomorrow, or by Sunday afternoon, the more thunderstorms out west, western Nebraska, western South Dakota. After Sunday, though, looks like things are going to dry out. We're going to get kind of a little bit of a low period maybe for a day, and then maybe more thunderstorms by next Monday. So that is the latest there. Now I do want to show one more thing here. Look at the latest temperature outlook here. This is your GFS here. This is right now. Again, we got very hot weather, and then tomorrow more of the same, more warm weather there. 70s and 80s for most of us there, even a few 90s possibly. And then on Saturday, 80s again in the forecast, looks like. And then on Sunday, 60s with that rain-cooled air, otherwise 80s for everyone else. Basically, the theme of the story, 80s and 90s in the forecast mainly for all of us, at least for most of us throughout these next several days. So that's the latest here from Storm Chasers. Again, continue to follow us on our social medias. Be sure to follow us on Facebook, Instagram, X, TikTok, and YouTube for more content, and be sure to give this a like and thumbs up, and subscribe to our channel for more content. We'll be back for another weather video. So stay safe out there. Happy 4th. I'll be back on Saturday. But happy 4th, everybody. Hope you guys all have a wonderful